So we're here to do your mindfulness session for the month. I trust that there's no time dates on these readings, so I trust that whenever it gets you, if the message is for you, you accept them. So today is my EFA worship day, so I'm having a good day today, and I hope you are as well. So, of course, like always, we pull one for the mind, one for the body, one for the spirit, and one for the, just for the energies that are around us. So, when I was shuffling your deck, I heard the word interconnectedness. And so I think that your life is interconnecting, and there's a lot of intersections going on right now. And I think, but it's balanced though, because today is even a balanced day. So I do think that it's balanced. But coming in the mind, I have the, we ain't gonna mind these nails, but I have the Six of Pentacles. So for the most part, I feel like that there's this equal give and take right now. I think that that's probably why things are balanced for you right now, because I just think that you're getting as much as maybe you're putting in for some of you. And if this is something that you've been wanting after a time of maybe some confusion in this area or just some changes, I think that you're finally getting that equal give and take that you want. For some reason, I'm feeling like currency exchange. So if you're into trying to make a small buck on a dollar, look into currency exchange. For some reason that came up. However, I do feel like that you're finally, like I said, you're finally kind of getting what you want. It's kind of like this two-way street. And so instead of it being oppositional forces, you guys are, just meeting right in the middle. I do think that somebody may come and need maybe some support from you. It may be by the way of something tangible. So something you can taste, feel, see. Could be money. Understand. I want you to understand that it's that we can help others, but we can only pour when our cups are full. And so that is just caution here that if you don't have it to give, then don't try to find it to give. There's several different types of currencies. And so, it's a good chance that if this person is asking for something or you're needing something, it's a good chance that maybe they can't give it back, or maybe you're not really in a position to be able to give it back. So think of some other ways that you can return that energy, whether it be time, energy, help, right? All those are forms of energy. So make sure that you're exchanging energy that way as well. I feel like that if you're not really in this state of giving, it could be that you're hoarding. So this would be a great time, spring cleaning, go in the house, get some of that stuff out of the house, unbag some of those emotions, put them up, throw them away if they no longer serve you, put them on a shelf if you feel like they're going to come back. Nevertheless, just kind of release some things, because it could be making you selfish. Somebody could have told you that you were selfish, and this would be the reason why you're selfish, is because you're not really getting rid of some of those emotions and some of that, and releasing some of that space. Okay, so you could be holding on to some things. This also could be for the person who is not accepting of help. Maybe feel like that you're over the need of a handout. Understand that nobody has gotten where they are without some type of help. Okay, so don't be stubborn when it comes to that. You did show up in your own reading in the body, so that doesn't surprise me. So you did come in as the Leo. This is where I feel like this interconnectedness, because the Leo is all about, the flashiness, the strength. And most people don't understand what strength is. Strength really is your ability to operate in the duality of the complexities of life. So knowing when to hold, knowing when to fold, knowing when to be assertive, knowing when to be like a lamb, they're understanding that there's power in both. There's power in both. If somebody is in a very masculine state, the best place you can go is to a more of a feminine state. It's what happens when we move from one side of the brain to the other side of the brain. It's going to calm a situation down. If you meet another person where they at, and both people are aggressive, then it's going to tend to go out of control. So the lion here is because of the courage, because of the courage. But even a lion is not always in its primal state all the time. It's somewhere relaxed, and comfortable in its own skin as well. So don't get caught up in that, okay? Looking at, so you know what came to mind is that, so for some others of you, okay, this is going to be a specific message. I do feel like that there could be a new love interest in the air, or just the fact that you are, you know, that lion energy, that's that very primal type of state. So I feel like that you have like this animal attraction to somebody, or maybe this is the person that's in your life, and it's almost like this lustful type of energy, that when you're around this person, you just have this strong desire to, you know, I don't know, want to rip all their clothes off. Hell, I don't know. Nevertheless, at times it's probably hard to control yourself around this person. So that may mean that this other person has these pheromones that you may be attracted to. However, try not to make such a sexual connection. You know, if in the past, this is the reason why relationships haven't worked, it could be that you're attracting people and interacting with people and connecting with people on a more primal state. And so that is, try to create a different kind of connection that is past the lust. It could be that your spirit is needing to be fed. Maybe you need to connect with a person on their values, or you need to deepen a connection outside of it just being a completely about sex. And if so, you need to be asking about the values, the beliefs, things like that. Again, where those intersections come in at outside of just sex. Okay. Coming in the spirit, this is why this is coming up, because for some of you, you know, that's recently single, it could have been that in the past, this is the only way you know how to make relationships. So if this is the only way that you know how to make relationships, but yet relationships keep ending, that would more so be because you need to go for something deeper. So kind of hold yourself back, learn how to tame that type of energy so that you're not giving that energy out before a true connection is being made. For those that are in relationship, it would be more so, you know, needing to connect on a deeper level and maybe come back out of some of the sex. You may need to, you know, find different ways to connect with your partner. That kind of it doesn't get old, but at the same time, it doesn't keep you grounded either. Some of you need to take some time to nurture yourself, understand what you need from love, understand what love means for you, why it's important, so that you can express that with your partner. Some of you need to take some time to nurture yourself just a little bit more as well. Like I said, overall, if there is a new connection that's being made, I think that you're attracted to this person because of their pheromones. That's the reason why they do what they do when y'all get around each other. So try to slow down, try to find other ways to connect. What else do I want to say about this? Coming in the energy that's just around, it's got the 9 of Cups. So this is one reason why you want to slow down, because if you're not trying to have a baby, yeah, this is the time of fertility. So a lot of children tend to be made around this time. And so make sure for that, because you could get pregnant if that's not what you are wanting to do. Overall, I feel like that it's just a time of happiness. Like I said, there's this level of reciprocity. If it's not happening, make sure you're doing your offerings. Make sure you're doing your sacrifices that you need to do. A lot of times, in order for us to get what we want, we have to be willing to give those things so that we can receive those things. In African spirituality, is actually you're actually considered a thief if you are not willing to sacrifice for what it is that you want. So don't be asking for nothing that you're not willing to give. I think there's a level of holistic growth going on around you as well, which is why you don't want to just always be in the sexual energy. You want to make sure that your spirit is being fed too. You want to make sure that you two are connected on different levels than just that. Enjoy self. Sit in nature right now. And it's prime time to sit in nature. Plant some crops. If you enter growing, then make sure that you're planting your spring crops, really hot crops now, because we're moving into that season. Make sure you thank who got you here. Make sure you thank who got you here, because you didn't get here alone. Again, even in this world, believe it or not, people came over here, took land, and then they gave land out to their heirs or to their children that came after them. So therefore, nobody was self-made. They got that some other type of way. So make sure that you thank who got you there. It's a great time for outcomes. And I'm looking and I'm saying, be kind to your enemies. They teach us the biggest lesson. Our enemies teach us the lessons in humility and Iwa Pele, good character.